Hello everyone, this is me, Nicholas, also known as Franz the Executioner, and this is going to be a video to help you guys stay safe online and stay safe on YouTube, to explain some terrible content that you should stay away from, and why. Some few brief reasons why. So the first type of content I think you should stay away from is certain reaction content. Very few reaction content channels are good. And those are the ones that do not bully people. Those are the ones that aren't demonizing people but stating facts about the situation that they're reacting to. The reaction channels that make fun of individuals, bully them, try to ruin their lives by spreading it on the internet, and say really hateful, cruel things about them, no matter if they're a terrible person or not, it's just terrible. Those creators don't have to like someone, but they also don't have to be a bully. So I would stay away from those reaction channels, the ones that actively bully people, make fun of people, and say really hateful, cruel things about people. The second type of content to stay away from is rage bait or dishonest content. Why I say this? Because they're just looking to get a rise out of people. Rage bait is designed to piss people off, make people mad, and then get views and comments, and quite frankly, they're purposely instigating people in a subtle way. They don't deserve the views, in my opinion. It's just a very, very low thing to do. It's just not right. There's better ways to make content, and I just don't think that people should be engaging with it. Because you don't want to be upset, so why watch rage bait? Sometimes hard to tell, but just keep your eyes open. And the next one is fully AI generated content. You see, I don't mind if people use AI as a tool to help them with their content. That's not a problem. But when they're actively using AI for everything and not putting any artistic liberties or anything into their video, they're just having AI do it for them, it's not right. There's so many creative creators out there that put their faces in front of a camera and talk or state good points or create some type of content themselves, not using fully AI. Also, AI isn't always right. So a lot of the content, like around history and fully AI generates science type content where it's supposed to be facts, unfortunately it does spread a lot of misinformation. So that's not always great either. So just stay away from fully AI generated content, because you should be following and engaging with the people who actually put the work in. The next type of content to stay away from is the content where content creators guilt trip people into paying for content, or they only seem to care about money. So a good example is if a content creator at the end or at the beginning of his video says something like, the only people who help this channel grow are the people who pay on Patreon, for example. That's not true. That is self-centered to say, regardless. and that person only cares about money, not the people he's making the content for at all. So, and actually there are many more ways that don't involve money to help someone with their content and help it grow. You could like, you could subscribe, you can leave a comment, you can share a video. Those are all other ways that are just as, if not more important than getting money in your pocket for a video. Because if someone's at the stage where they're getting money for a video, they wouldn't be at that point if it wasn't for the people liking, subscribing, sharing, and leaving comments. So just stay away from people that act like that, because they're not worth your time. Because they only care about the money. They don't care about you at all. The other type of content to stay far away from is any content with abuse towards animals or pranks towards animals. Because animals are defenseless, they can't consent to pranks, and it's pretty downright terrible to be forcing an animal into, like, say someone's picking up a cat and the cat doesn't want to be held and they're just dancing around with this cat for a video. The cat's not happy. That's not right. That's forcing an animal into something that they're just trying to get for views. That's not cool. Scaring cats with cucumbers, not cool. That's not nice. That's animal abuse. Or just doing mean things to animals, period. No matter what animal it is. Doing things that either distresses the animal or makes them upset to get a reaction for clicks. Stay away from those videos. Those people are terrible people. If they can hurt an animal, they can hurt a human being. So stay away from that content. The other content is non-consensual prank content. So I'm specifically talking about the prank channels that go around and prank people without their consent, and they're not on board with it, and they ruin people's lives. That's not right. That's just being a bully. That's just being a terrible person. And it's very, very low. So I would stay away from that content. They don't deserve anyone's time or energy. Unless it's like all agreed upon, it's just a funny prank where people are all agreed that they're going to be in the video and they're okay with it, that's fine. I'm all okay with that, if that's what you like. So, the other content to stay away from is any content with harmful stereotypes that are pushed, or any content that pushes hate. So any content that pushes hate of certain groups of people, or just pushes what they feel is normal, it's really distasteful. Especially if it's something that isn't for everyone and doesn't apply to everyone, because nobody's the same. So like hateful content will be examples of it, like saying bad things about certain ethnic groups, or saying bad things about certain lifestyles, or pushing misogynistic views, or pushing discrimination of any kind. Like, all those things are not good. I would stay away from that, because the content creators that accept everyone, they're nice to people, they deserve the time and energy. And they deserve that their channels grow. Not the people who are being hateful, discriminatory, and cruel to certain groups or people. The other thing is certain self-proclaimed life coaches. I'm specifically talking about the life coaches who make content that show this pristine picture of their life. So they don't show what's really going on in their life. They just show this basically painted picture. Like they have big cars, they have a nice muscular body, or they have a big house, or whatever, riches, who cares? And they're overcharging people thousands of dollars just to be in a program. I say that loosely because it's not, it's a scam. These people don't have the credentials to be doing that. And they're truly morally terrible people. They're egotistical. They don't care unless someone pays them thousands of dollars. And also if the person's not showing actually the good and the bad in their life, if they're a life coach, they should be being honest. Because no one's life is perfect. So if they're showing a perfect life, that's flat out dishonesty. Stay away from that. And you shouldn't have to pay someone for their basic human decency. You shouldn't have to pay them to talk to them. You shouldn't have to pay someone to have them simply just be nice and decent and polite. Just shouldn't have to do it. So just stay away from those people because they're just toxic. And last but not least, any content or any content creator that is disrespectful to you. So like if you're following someone and that content creator leaves a nasty reply on your comment, if your comment was not a cruel comment at all, if it's a misunderstanding, if it's something that you made a mistake on but will own it and be appropriate and polite, as long as it's not hateful, if a content creator is reacting hostile or sarcastic or rude or mean to you, walk away. Don't engage. Just walk away. Because that person does not deserve the views or the likes or anything. Doesn't need you watching. If they're going to treat you that way, they're going to treat you badly, walk away. That's the best thing to do. Don't be mean, don't retaliate, don't talk to them. Be polite, then walk away. That's all you gotta do. So just stay safe out there on YouTube and protect yourselves from disappointment and terrible people that might put on this mask that they're good, but they're truly not. But there are many good content creators out there. You just need to find them. You just need to look for people who are being honest, who are being polite, who are being decent. But just keep all the signs that I've mentioned, all the types of bad content I mentioned. Stay away from them and stay safe out there, everyone. Like, subscribe, and leave a nice comment. Peace.